Hey guys, so today's practical assessment is for resistance training. So we're going to go through 4 different exercises using 3 different modalities. So first one we're going to go through is a stabilization exercise. So you would start your training with stability, then you would work on strength, and you would work up to power. So we'll begin the first one using the Bosu. Bosu is an excellent way to work on your stability. So we're going to put the round side down to the ground, and we're going to do a squat curl press. So weights are on the lighter side because our focus is the stability. Because we're working on stability, we want to move at a slower tempo. So you're going to move at a bit more of a 4-0-2 kind of tempo. And you might want to integrate some pauses in that. So that can be at the bottom of your squat, at the top of your squat, or during the press. So you're going to start by just stepping onto the ball. Okay, get your stability. You're going to draw in the navel, really focus on engaging your core and creating a nice stable core area. So first you're going to start with the squat down, come up, curl the weights to the shoulder, flip the hands, press up, lower, flip, lower. So that's one repetition that was without any pauses. So if you wanted to add in a pause for 3 to 5 seconds, you could do that at the bottom of the squat, at the top of the squat, flip the hands and curl, flip, press, lower, flip, and lower. So you could add a pause at any one of those points just to increase the stability aspect. Okay, that is the first one. Next one. The next 2 exercises are both using weights as the modality, and they're both for strength. So because we're working on strength, we're going to move at a bit of a faster tempo, more to 2-0-2 kind of tempo, so a little bit more repetitive, one after the other, until you reach the set, the number you've determined for your set for your training program. So the first one that we're going to do is a side lunge with a press. So you're going to start with your feet together, weights in front, core is drawn in and stable, step out to the side, back to the top, flip the hands, and press. So, at tempo. And of course, what you do to one side, you do to the other, so you would also do this to the other leg. So, that's that one. The next one is a deadlift with a shrug and calf raise. So, same idea, same tempo. You're going to start with your feet about shoulder width apart, core drawn in and stabilized. You're going to bend at the waist, perform your deadlift. So, starting at the bottom, draw up, shrug the shoulders, lift the feet for the calf raise, lower, lower, and back down to the bottom of the deadlift. Keeping the core engaged. Now ideally you would want to perform this exercise with a little bit more weight as well the other one. These are the hand weights that I have at home. So it is still weight, it is still appropriate depending on where you are in your training program. But as you were to progress, you would maybe want to add more, because if the goal is strength, then you might be wanting to include a little bit more weight into your program. Again, it depends on the fitness goals. The last one that I'm going to show you is using a different modality, body weight. Everyone has it. So this one is more of a power exercise. So when you've trained your stability, you've trained your strength, and you're moving on to your power, this is an excellent exercise for the full body. It's a burpee or a squat thrust. So I'll break it down slowly first, and then I'll go through it a couple of repetitions at tempo. It looks like this. You're going to come on down to the ground. Your feet are going to come out behind you. You're going to add a little push-up. Feet come back up. Bring the body up, and add a jump. Okay? So at tempo, you're going to move a lot faster for a power exercise. So you're going to move explosively as fast as you can, and one repetition after the other until you've reached the number that you've determined for your set. Okay, so it looks like this. Always landing softly, just behind the ball of the foot. And that's it. Those are your 4 exercises, 3 different modalities.